What is up, guys? Welcome back here to the End Zone Podcast here on YouTube and wherever you get your podcast. This week, I'm just going to dive into, the basics of, Frank Wright firing, the Jeff Saturday hiring, and then my friends gave me some very good topics from just, different, circumstances. So we're going to be diving into all of that this week on the End Zone. But before I have not posted a video in 2 weeks. I've been battling basically every cold, every sickness you can think of. I've had strep, bronchitis, not strep, pink eye, just all of them. So kind of in a mess. Have not been able to film. And then I had a 2-week long cough that just resumed. But we're back, full strength, and we're diving into it this week. So make sure you guys tell your friends about the End Zone Podcast because we are here. And we're ready to roll. So yeah, let's get into it. The first news, obviously, we have was Frank Wright, former Indianapolis Colts head coach, was fired after a just brutal defeat to the New England Patriots. And I think the Frank Wright firing was surprising just because they had just signed him to a 5-year extension, and then you essentially traded him away. I mean, not traded him away, fired him, in what was a very, weird QB controversy. They've had Andrew Luck during his tenure. They had Jacoby Brissett. They've had Carson Wentz. They've had Sam Ellinger. They've had Matt Ryan. Just a lot. Although the Matt Ryan thing we knew was gonna be a failure. We knew that, but it's funny that everything coming full circle now. We knew that the Matt Ryan thing was gonna be bad. Just go watch Matt Ryan past 3 years. He was bad. Really bad. So it's wasn't better. Then they bring in Jeff Saturday, their former center, and what was just a weird move, weird hire, because Jeff Saturday has no coaching experience. He has literally nothing, and they had 2 former NFL head coaches on the roster, in Gus Bradley and John Fox, and they pull a fast one. Hire Jeff Saturday, and now Jeff Saturday kind of inherits this mess. This mess of what it is. So the Colts sent shockers, Frank Wright out, Jeff Saturday in, and honestly, I give the Frank Wright firing a C- because I think it will come back to haunt them. And I give the Jeff Saturday hiring a D, just because he has no coaching experience, and the Colts are already a mess. When does it get better? But yeah, those are my grades. And at C- and then a D, because I do think that those decisions are just what led you to believe in what it was, which is just bizarre. But yeah, it's those decisions that led you to believe this or that. The next one we have is really just a weird one, because I generally feel that okay, no. So now we're gonna talk about my favorite team, the Green Bay Packers, and this is gonna kill me, but my friend Adam gave me this really good thing. He messaged me on Instagram, and I'll actually pull it up for you all, because I think that this would be ideally better if I pull this up and kind of just show you all what the I'll read it word for word, kind of what it was, so that way we can officially quote him, because he's the one who gave me this amazing idea. I mean, I was already gonna film this regardless, but yeah, see me on my Instagram Monster Road. But anyway, so basically what he asked me was, oh, there it goes. Basically what he asked me was, do I think but the Packers should bench Aaron Rodgers in favor of Jordan Love. So this is what he said. He said, "Hey Brandon, do you believe Aaron Rodgers should be benched if the Packers are completely out of it? I'm asking because they should realize what they have with Jordan Love to see if he has anything to trade value." My honest response to that is no, but thank you for your question, Adam. Like, these are the type of questions you want. If you have any football questions, just DM me on Instagram. Link in bio, and we can make things work out. So, no, I don't think the Packers will bench Aaron Rodgers because there's 3 main reasons why I don't think that that's the best move for the team. 1, you're paying him like $140 million, like $190, it's something around there. And then 2, Rodgers has an ego, so if you bench him, he's automatically going to leave. Although I do think they're going to trade him this offseason. And I'll put a poll up so you guys can like vote on that. And then 3, Jordan Love, has already proven that he's not really that good. So it's like, is Jordan Love... So it's like, we'll see. I'm a little iffy on it, but I think a lot of the reason why the Packers have been so bad this year is because Rodgers is trying to just force it down the field to see if Romeo Doubs or Christian Watson or Sammy Watkins or Randall Cobb will make a big play. And I think they just need to run the ball more. And Aaron Jones is on my fantasy team, so like I just need him to like actually like do something here. But I think that it's just a matter of like time to figure out like where we're going to be as far as like it is. But Green Bay is looking terrible, and it's showing. I want to discuss the Rams, defending Super Bowl champions, and they look like complete poop. Like, they do not look good. I'm not really sure what the issue is with the Rams. More than likely, it's probably just a Super Bowl hangover. But it's like, what is going on with the Rams? Because them and the 49ers were the favorites to win this division, and neither team looks that great. Like, Seattle with Geno Smith is in first place. Like, just think, like, let's just think about that for a second. Like, this NFL season has been crazy. Rams, Bucks, Packers are all, like, playing really bad, and are just all, like, really, like, playing, like, just this weird, like, QB carousel in a sense where, because they are all playing really bad. And, like, it's kind of funny to see things turn, but it also shows that our generation may be nearing an end, because the end goal is literally just like so laughable. And then we have a trade deadline, which I'm gonna go over. Brandon Cooks, basically he signed an extension with the Texans, said he didn't want to be traded again, and then he turns around and says that he wants to be traded because he wants to win again. And the Texans didn't trade him at the deadline. They kept him around because I believe I read something online that they wanted 2 first-round picks for him, in which most teams were like, yeah, no. Because Brandon Cooks is not all that. Like, he's good, but he's not, like, the greatest of all, like, wide receivers. And so Brandon Cooks was just... So, yeah. Obviously, we had some trade. There was really, like, no big trade. Like, the Bills got Nyheim Hines. I kind of expected Buffalo to try to go out and trade 2 picks to go get Alvin Kamara. Because, like, the Bills are the most complete teams in the NFL. One of the most complete teams. But the one thing they lack is a good running back. And I feel that Alvin Kamara or Saquon Barkley or Christian McCaffrey, even though McCaffrey was already dealt to the 49ers, the Bills had options to go out and make those moves. to try and better themselves and to position themselves to beat the Chiefs. Because the Chiefs, same thing, don't have the best running back, but they have Patrick Mahomes. The Bills could have easily went out, traded for Kamara, and they just didn't. And the last thing I have for you guys is the Odell Beckham Jr. sweepstakes. Now, the Cowboys want Odell. The Giants want Odell back. I feel like Odell is going to lean towards whoever's going to give him the best chance to win him a Super Bowl ring. Because at the end of the day, like, Odell, at this point in his career, is just trying to win as many rings as he can to try to, like, build that legacy up. So, yeah. That's all I have for you guys this week. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions. Like I said, if you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram. We can figure stuff out together. We can just fully figure out, like, stuff like that. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to have a second video up this week for you guys as well. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace.